What's going on, y'all? It's your boy No Credit. I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like these. That being said, let's get into it. So I need to upgrade on my stream yard. That's why you guys can't see my fancy pictures that I usually have up. I'm trying to upgrade sometime this weekend or something. But it costs like $240 to upgrade or something. It's for a whole year, but we'll see. Uh, I had changed my debit card. I gotta change it back. I gotta update my debit card. Hopefully, I do it probably tomorrow. But if I don't, then I don't. But I'm gonna try to. But anyway, T. Bud Crawford has gotten soft on this, man. The guy has gotten soft on this. It's like he forgot how to close the show. Cyber, salute. Cyber, what's wrong with Bud, bro? Cyber, salute, man. What's wrong with Crawford, bro? The man forgot how to close the show. Understand what I'm saying? You literally forgot, bro. You hear me? He forgot how to close the show, Birdie. Like, what's going on with him? How he forget overnight, bro? Like, everything you've been knowing your whole life, now all of a sudden you forgot how to do it? Come on, bro. What's up with him, bro? What's wrong with your boy, Easy Root? Yo, Cyber, salute, man. Who my boy? What you mean? You said what's wrong with my boy? Well, who my boy? What you mean? But I'm saying what's wrong with Bud though? Like, yo, what's up with him? He forgot how to close the show, man. He's supposed to be one of the best finisher, if not the best finisher in the sport of boxing. And he can't even finish a guy with 11 fights, man. Come on, Bud. You let everybody down, bro. He let everybody down, bro. He can't finish a guy with 11 fights. Come on, T Bud. Why you do us like that, bro? Come on, T Bud. I don't know, bro. That's what I'm trying to figure out, man. You can't close the show with a guy with 11 fights. Ain't nobody worried about the amateur fights, bro. You can have a million amateur fights. It's a different ball game when it comes to the pros. You hear me? But yeah, man. I don't know, man. He going out. He went outside versus Madrimov. I ain't like the fight, bro. I ain't like the fight. He gotta redeem himself. We gotta see. Either give us the Madrimov rematch, or the next person you fight, we need to see those guys on their back or their face. Whoever you fight next, you gotta knock them out cold, bro. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear, oh, he's in a new weight class. All right, then if you can't knock these guys out at 154, then why are you calling Canelo out? Nobody gonna believe that you can compete with Canelo if you not walking through these 154 pounders like you was walking through the 147-pound fighters. And the 147-pound fighters was better skillfully. So are you saying because these guys are bigger so you can't knock them out? The bigger guys are supposed to be easier to get knocked out because they're easier to hit, you know? Or maybe it's just Madrimov with his weird herky jerky movement, and you just couldn't get his rhythm and his timing down to knock his head off. But still, I ain't trying to make no excuses, bro. You the guy that figures everything out, but you couldn't figure just this one out. Come on, man. What's up with T Bud, man? What's up with this guy, bro? What's up with him, man? Like, yo, he down bad for that fight, man. Everybody saying like, yo, Charlo was smoking. I'm hearing people saying Charlo was smoking. I'm hearing people saying Virgil was smoking, even though Virgil just lost his last fight. Everybody talking crazy on T Bud, man. He gotta redeem himself, Cyber. Did Bud fumble the bag? Yeah, he fumbled the bag, bro. He fumbled the Canelo bag. Nobody excited for that fight no more after his performance versus Madrimov. Some people trying to say, yo, he was probably doing that on purpose. It was a bait. But now Canelo, like, listen, man, he easy. He easy money. Canelo said easy money, bro. Canelo watched the Madrimov fight, said, yo, he easy money, bro. Yo, he got Canelo feeling confident right now, bro. Yo, come on, bro. Ah, I like when Canelo was ducking. I like when Canelo was ducking smoke. Now Canelo got some confidence after the Vanderbilt fight. Canelo said, Crawford, easy work. Canelo said, Crawford, easy work, bro. He said, I watched the Vanderbilt fight. He said he lost that fight. He easy work. Yo, Nello funny as shit, bro. Damn. Damn. Nello said he easy work, man. I watched the basketball fight. I thought he lost that fight. He said, now he knows. He said, I'm trying to speak Mexican, but I can't. It's hard for me to talk Mexican. He said, now he knows. Weight classes are there for a reason. I got to work on my Mexican accent. Because my Mexican accent sucks so bad. I got to work on it. And the crazy thing is, I used to do like door to door. You know those energy people that knock on your door try to get you to bring your electric bill out so they can help you get a discount on your electric bill. I used to do that job, right? But I used to do that job down Jersey and almost where I used to be. There's so much Spanish people out there. And I used to have to speak Spanish because they used to understand what I was saying. I'd be like, yo, go get your electric bill. They'd be like, huh? I'd be like, de la luz, go get de la luz, de la luz, go get the de la luz. They said, huh? I said, de la luz, the light, the bill la luz, the de la luz. They said, okay, the bill. I said, yeah, go get that job. Let me sign your ass up real quick. Make this easy money. I gotta learn how to speak. I gotta get my Spanish accent better, bro. Ray Euro, salute. Yo TV, salute. Forever, salute. Yo TV, salute. Everybody in the chat, forever, salute, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Yo TV said, who Keyshawn fighting? I don't know yet. They ain't really say who he fighting yet. They ain't really give us an opponent yet. You know, he's still a prospect. So whoever he fights, it's a great fight. Keyshawn's still a prospect. Champy said Canelo never took Dud serious. An elephant doesn't concern himself with ants. Remember that. Champy, that makes no sense because Canelo was once an ant himself. So he's not an elephant. He's still an ant himself. Champy, do you understand that? Because he's not a natural super middleweight. So I don't know where you getting this elephant and ant shit from. When Canelo, he's still a small guy. So you can still call him an ant if you want to make comparison. I don't know what type of comparison you try to make from small to big because he's a small guy. He has the shorter reach. Crawford and Canelo's the same height. So what comparison did you try to make right here? Are you trying to say Canelo's better than him skillfully? Because that makes no sense. He's the better fighter skillfully all around. Or are you just talking about popularity? Then I'll give you that. Canelo's bigger popularity-wise. But is he the better fighter? Absolutely not. He's not the better fighter. He doesn't have enough tools. Crawford has way more tools than your boy Canelo. He does everything in the ring. He's a complete fighter. Canelo is flat-footed. His feet, it's like it's stuck in the mud, quicksand. He tries to walk you down. We never see that lateral movement from Canelo. We never see Canelo use his footwork. All we see is his upper body movement. That's all he really has. And if he does have some footwork, it's subtle because his footwork is only in the middle of the ring. He doesn't use the entire ring. He uses a small portion of the ring. Only against GGG. Let me tell you guys right now, the only time I seen Canelo use footwork was against Triple G. Canelo turned to a boxer against Triple G. He was on a back foot for the first fight. He was running. Guys, did y'all see Canelo versus GGG 1? Canelo turned to a runner, bro. That man turned to a runner overnight. He was running versus GGG. He was on a back foot the entire fight versus GGG. I'm like, yo, is this Canelo, bro? When did Canelo learn how to box off the back foot? He running right now. He was clearly running versus GGG the first fight. And then he waited till GGG got old. Now he could step to him. He older now, so now I can step to him. I don't gotta move too much. Now I can walk him down. He walk him down, he still can't stop him. Even though GGG like 50 years old, Canelo still couldn't close the show. Buzz should whoop on Jermell. Any of the top 54. All right, champion, you trolling. You're embarrassing yourself in the comment section now. Now, you can say a lot of dumb shit, but don't say the dumbest shit in the world, because now you sound like a casual fangirl. Nobody knocks out Crawford. Nobody. The guy retires undefeated. There's nobody in and around his weight class that can mess with him. All I'm talking about is the fact that he may have lost his killer instinct. He's still a better fighter than all of your favorite fighters right now. I'm just talking about the killer instinct. That's the only point of this video. This video is the only criticized Bud on the killer instinct that I'm used to seeing. That don't mean he lost his skill set. That don't mean he lost his power. It's just a mindset thing I'm talking about. So if you're watching this video and you're like, what is No Credit talking about? I'm talking specifically on killer instinct. Do you understand? I'm talking specifically on killer instinct. Now, the bullshit that Champion is saying, he's only saying that because he don't know shit about boxing. He's a casual fangirl. Crawford smokes everybody else at 154. But my only question is the killer instinct. Will he go for the knockout? Or is he okay with just outboxing him like he did against Madrimov? You know, will he go for the knockout, or is he content with just outboxing him because he's better skillfully? Shit, I hope he goes for the knockout and not be content. Hold on, yo. I'm just talking. My fault. Somebody was texting me some dumb shit. I'm just talking about the killer instinct. You understand what I'm saying? Me personally, that's all I'm talking about. I'm talking about the killer instinct. Everybody else, I don't know what the heck y'all talking about. Let me read some of these comments. Abdur Rahman S. He said, nah, you bugging. How I'm bugging? What are you talking about, bro? How am I bugging? Explain how I'm bugging. I'm talking about bud killer instinct. So how am I bugging? Please explain how I'm bugging, bro. Cause you about to give me my bag by saying I'm bugging. You about to give me my bag, bro. Cause you not about to come over here and tell me how to run my channel or what to say. So you let me know how I'm bugging, bro. You let me know how I'm bugging in the comments. I'm gonna put you on the top so everybody can see you. Explain yourself and you tell me how I'm bugging. All right, Abdur Rahman, tell me how I'm bugging. Please tell me how I'm bugging. Let me know how I'm bugging, gang. Please let me know. I'm waiting for you. We're gonna make you famous today. Since you said I'm bugging, right? You let me know how I'm bugging, gang. You let me know. I'm waiting on you, bro. I'm waiting on you. Can you guys hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Somebody kept calling me, man. Somebody keep fucking messing my live up. Somebody keep calling me. Bro, I wasn't doing nothing just now. Every time I go live, that's when people want to hit me up. Like, every time I go live, that's when people want to hit me up. When I wasn't live, y'all wasn't hitting me up. As soon as it's like y'all be knowing when I'm about to go live, like on some weird shit. Hey, hey yo, Abdul Rahman, where the fuck you at? Where the fuck you at, gang? You say I'm bugging, nigga. Come back to the comment section and let me know how I'm bugging, right? You said I'm bugging, right? How you gonna say some bullshit and then run off? Come back to the comments, bro. Let's talk your shit, bro. Talk your shit. You know what you talking about, right? Speak your mind, nigga. Talk your shit. How I'm bugging, nigga? Come on, bro. What's up with this nigga? PM, salute. Showtime will change your name to Canelo beats Wash Crawford. Showtime will. How the fuck do you have a ranch? Saying some bullshit like that. I hope you trolling me, cause how the fuck do you have a ranch? I'm about to take that ranch off you right now, cause that's the stupidest shit I ever heard. How do you have a ranch? Showtime will. How did I give you a ranch? How do you have a ranch? Why did you comment some bullshit like that in my comment section? Oh, you about to get me started, bro. Yo, you about to get me started, bro. Somebody just called me and was pissing me off, and now you and now and now you about to add to it, bro. Somebody just called me and was talking shit to me, and now you was about to add to it. I was like, yo, what's up with this guy, bro? Hey, yo, Cybo, salute. Hey, yo, let me just be honest with y'all for a second. A lot of people keep coming to my channel talking about, hey, yo, you switching on Crawford. I'm not switching on Crawford, bro. I'm a boxing fan first. I started watching boxing because of Crawford. I want y'all to listen to me for a second. I started watching boxing because of Crawford. I was watching Floyd Mayweather. I told y'all my story. Crawford is the one that made me go to the gym. I lied to you not. He's the reason. Listen, Cybo, salute. That's why I mess with you, Cybo. That's why you my man. Everybody else think I'm switching on Crawford. I never told you I was switching on Bud. So y'all got it twisted. I never told you I was switching on Bud because of the Madrimov fight. All I'm saying is I'm just disappointed because I didn't see that killer instinct I'm accustomed to seeing. But I'm not saying Bud's still not the man. Cyber, listen to me, bro. Cyber, you see, that's why I mess with you, Cyber. That's why you my man since day one. Everybody keep thinking I'm switching on Bud. I'm not switching on Bud. All I'm saying is I'm questioning what happened to his killer instinct. You understand? Because we always come on here and we say, yo, Bud got the best killer instinct in boxing. Bud got the best killer instinct in boxing. We all say that every time, right? But in this Madrimov fight, he didn't show that killer instinct that we're used to seeing. He didn't show that, yo, I got to get this dude out of here. He didn't show that mentality that we're used to seeing. He said they saying you 50 easy. I'm 50. What you mean? Hey, yo, Showtime Will, salute. What you mean I'm 50? I'm confused. Showtime Will, salute, man. I'm confused. I don't know what you mean. What reference are you trying to make, bro? But listen though, let me say what I'm saying though, Brody. People thinking I'm switching on Bud. I'm not switching on Bud. I'm being an objective boxing fan, and I'm questioning where did his killer instinct go? Because I didn't see that. I'm used to seeing that killer instinct in every single fight. But for the Madrimov fight, I didn't see that. I didn't see that killer instinct. I saw a guy who was okay with letting the fight go the distance. I saw a guy who took way too long to get started. Yes, he was winning the rounds, but he took way too long to get started. That's the guy I saw, and that's all I'm questioning. Me questioning, me questioning his killer instinct and giving Bud some critique does not mean I switch sides. This is what boxing fans are refusing to understand when I come on here and talk my shit. Bud Crawford got me into the sport of boxing. He's my favorite fighter right now in the sport of boxing. He's one of my favorite fighters because I got a couple. He made me a fan of the sport. How can I switch on somebody who made me a fan of the sport, who made me actually go to the gym and pick up a pair of gloves? I started boxing in 2015. If it wasn't for Bud Crawford, if it wasn't for me watching a Bud Crawford fight, I probably would have never boxed. I watched the Terence Crawford fight, and because of how mean he was, which is the part that I'm talking about, the meanness that made me a fan of Bud because he was so mean, and it made me a fan. I'm like, yo, who is this guy that's just, he just wants to beat you up. He just wants to hurt you because I'm the type of boxing fan. I watch boxing because it's the hurt business. I like to see guys get hurt. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I watch boxing. I watch boxing to see dudes get hurt. I don't watch boxing for a 12-round masterclass, which is good. I can't knock you on that. You can outbox somebody for 12 rounds. That's cool and all. But I watch for that shock value, that excitement. Oh, man, damn. Look, Bud just dropped him. Oh, shit, Bud just dropped him. See what I'm talking about? That's the shock value I like to watch boxing for. That's what makes me a fan of the sport. Because of that. Oh, snap, he just got hurt. Damn, he just got hurt. Oh, shit, he's hurt. He's about to get knocked out. He's wobbling. He can't stand up. Down goes Madrimov. I didn't get that shock value with Crawford versus Madrimov. So I'm not going to lie. It pissed me off. It pissed me off. So I'm allowed to question his killer instinct. I'm wrong for questioning his killer instinct? No. I'm used to seeing his killer instinct every single fight. I didn't see it this fight. So I'm like, wait, bro, are you getting soft on us? Because you're the meanest guy I know. You're one of the meanest guy in the sport of boxing, and all of a sudden, in one fight, you don't show a glimpse of that meanness. Of course, I'm going to question it. Do you understand what I'm saying? And boxing fans are upset. People are upset that I'm questioning what happened to that meanness from Bud. You understand? All I'm questioning is, where is the meanness, Bud? I'm used as a boxing fan, as a guy who likes the hurt business, and I said the hurt business. When I watch boxing, I want to see somebody get hurt. I don't want to see somebody get killed, but I want to see somebody get hurt. If you man enough to get in that ring, you need to. If you man enough to get in that ring, you need to get punched on and stop. That's why I watch boxing. If you don't watch boxing to see somebody get punched on, then you're watching boxing for the wrong reason. I watch boxing for the entertainment purpose to see somebody get beat up. That's why I watch it. I'm be honest with y'all. I'm not gonna come on here and sugarcoat this shit. I watch boxing to see somebody get beat up really bad. That's the fight I like to see. You understand? I like to see fights like that where I see somebody get beat up really bad. You understand? Those are the fights I'm interested in. It's okay to see a guy go 12 rounds and outbox you and, you know, do all that cool stuff. I love the pure science. Don't get it twisted. But are you going to give us the pure science for 12 rounds? No. At some point, you got to separate yourself. At some point, you got to put an exclamation point on the fight. You got to close the show. I want to see that meanness, that aggressiveness to go out there and at least try to close the show. But don't wait too long. Go after it in the middle rounds or the early rounds. Start it off fast. You understand? That's all I'm saying. Exit to the red. Shut your casual ass up. I'm going to put your stupid ass in timeout. Don't tell me what the freak to do on my channel, you casual fangirl. You say some stupid shit again, I'm going to ban your dumb ass from the channel. Let me put your stupid ass in timeout. Don't play with me on my channel, buddy. I'm free to say what the freak I want to say. And I didn't like his killer instinct. So I'm going to put your dumb ass in timeout for that. If you say some stupid shit again, I'm going to ban your ass from my channel. Put you in timeout. Think about the stupid shit you just said in my comment section. After you get out of timeout, I can question his killer instinct if I want to. His killer instinct wasn't there. Win, lose, or draw, we know he won. We know he won every single round. But like I said, as a boxing fan, what I like to see, my shock value wasn't fulfilled. I wasn't excited for the fight. I wasn't like, damn, Bud hurt this man. He got him. He caught him with a nice uppercut. Madrimov hurt. Madrimov hurt. Down goes Madrimov. I didn't get none of that. I didn't get that. So it pissed me off that I didn't get that. That's why I watch the sport of boxing, because I want to see that. If you watch boxing for different reasons, that's you. I got my reasons. So if I don't see that, of course I'm going to get upset. Of course I'm going to get upset. Showtime Will says bare knuckle boxing may be what you look for. No, that's not what I'm looking for, bro. I'm looking to see the killer instinct that I'm used to seeing from every single Crawford fight. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Maybe that Spence pad day softened him up. What do you mean by that, bro? Kane, that hook from Derek James was the crack that led to the destruction. Eric P, salute. Listen, man. D-Ray, salute. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. But I'm letting y'all know right now. Easy, a Boots fan now. Hold your Philly gun down. You on the team now. I'm not a Boots fan. I'm not a fan of Boots. I'm not a Boots fan. Where did you get that from? I am not a Boots fan. I think Boots be capping. He be lying and shit. I don't like any fighters that lie too much. I'm not a fan of Boots. I'm not a fan of Boots. So I don't know what the heck you talking about, Forever. I am not on no team Boots. I am not a fan of Boots. He's not one of my favorite fighters to watch right now. I didn't like that Avanesian fight he just had. So in that Avanesian fight, he didn't look good in that fight either. Boots didn't look good too. So I could come on here and talk a lot of shit about him too. He didn't look good versus Avanesian. Crawford didn't look good versus Madrimov. Listen, I watch the sport of boxing for that shock value. I want to see somebody get hurt. I don't watch that. I don't watch it just to watch it and see 12-round fights. That's not what I'm watching it for. I want to see somebody get hurt, bro. D Ray, salute. Yo, D Ray, salute, man.
Salute, Easy Route. What's up, bro?
Yo, man, I'm upset, bro.
I know, man. Come on, bro. I said you wrong on this one, man. I mean,
No, no,
just think
listen, listen,
about it,
listen. Wait,
bro.
wait, wait, wait.
Wait,
D
wait,
Ray, wait.
hold on. Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
let me
just one
say
second.
this
I just want
first.
to say this, though. Oh, go ahead, bro.
D Ray, how am I
I'm
wrong?
listening.
How am I wrong for saying as a boxing fan? Let me tell you what I look for as a boxing fan, all right? You listening?
Yes, sir.
As a boxing fan, what made me a fan of Crawford, right? Is his mean streak. I like how mean he is. That I'm because I have that same mentality. Me personally, I've been an angry guy since yay high. So I could relate to that. When I'm in that ring, I'm mean. I want to take my opponent's head off. You know who brother Nassim Richardson is? You know who Nassim Richardson is?
Yes, sir. The legend.
Yes. You know what he told me? He told me he only came to the gym to watch me spar because he liked how mean I was when I was sparring. You understand? So I felt like I could relate to Crawford. When I seen Crawford fighting for the very first time, how mean he was, how much he was trying to close the show every chance. I even watched an interview from Bud one time with a guy named Travis. Travis, I forget his last name. But he was one of the only guys who went the distance with Crawford, right? And Crawford was like, yo, and Travis was like, I can brag about me being one of the guys, the only guys to go the distance with you. And Crawford was like, yeah, I'm still mad about that. And I felt that. I'm like, yo, I would have felt the same thing if a guy would have went the distance with me. I would have been mad about it too, because
Hey, fam.
in my head, I want to knock everybody out. So what
Hey,
I'm
man,
trying
but
to
let me ask you. Go ahead.
can I let me just finish real quick. So what I'm trying to say, right? I watched the sport of boxing for that shock value, for that aggression, that meanness, that blood, sweat, and tears. That's why I watch boxing. I want to see that grit. I want to see that killer instinct every single fight. Every single fight. When you don't give me that, I'm gonna have to question like, yo, what's going on? Like I'm accustomed to seeing this stuff. Why take that away from me? Well, go ahead, buddy.
Thank you, bro. Damn, boy, you you cooking on this. Hey, this route
Shit.
ain't. Hey, this route isn't so easy today, bro. I tell you that.
Yo,
Hey, but
yo,
check
this
this out.
guy.
I want to ask you a question real quick. Let me ask you a question real quick.
I'm
Do you
listening.
think Bud is mad that motherfucker saying he lost?
I hope so. He better be.
Of course he is, bro. You know he is like, bro, I don't know. Listen, he said, bro, after people said he was taking all these right hands, he had to watch the fight 3 times to see where he was getting hit at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he didn't see it the way a lot of people saw it. And I understand what you're saying, right? But
Right.
and then after 11 straight knockouts, man, I think, bro, that you just demanding that he just proved that he is Sugar Ray Robinson, on August 3rd, right? And what I'm saying is that the man had 11 straight knockouts. And
Right.
I want to ask you this question, bro, because you are a boxer, right? Now,
Right.
let's say that you fighting at 130, 140, right? And you go up and you fight a dude at 160 and
Right.
you beat him, but you don't stop him. Am I supposed to be like, Route, you were supposed to knock him out. You got to be meaner in there. Because here's the thing I want to say, and then I want to get your take on this, right? Because Bud is known for being mean. But I
Right.
also think something that's more valuable to him, bro, is his ring IQ. And I think that he used his ring IQ just like when he fought Victor Postile, right?
Yeah.
Hell, even Ray Beltran, bro. You know what I'm saying? And now I understand what you're saying. You wanted to see, hey, let him go 12, but in that 12th round, put him down like Benavidez, right? But see, here's the other thing too.
Right.
Jose was straight disrespectful. So
Right.
Bud had that energy where, bro, I got to stop you for all of us, right? And I think with Madrimov, man, and salute to him, bro, because I like watching him fight, and he did fight different, right? I think if he would have been lunging in like Porter, I think
Yeah.
then Bud would have been able to counter him, right? So I think, bro, that he has so much respect for Bud that he fought the smartest fight that he could. So it ended up being a chess match, and I know you just wanted to see them fight, bro. But go ahead.
Yeah, and that's my problem because after the fight, they asked Bud like, what took you so long to figure him out? And guess what Bud said? I've been figured him out. And that right there pissed me off even more because if you been figured him out, then why are we here in the 12th round? Why did the fight go 12? You
Hey,
understand?
fam,
Because
what does
what
Bud
do we
say though?
always
Every time
say?
they ask him about the knockout, he say, "If it come, it come. If I see it, I'm gonna go get it, bro." I just don't think that he's seen the knockout. And then also in the 12th round or what have you, the last 3 rounds, he was stepping to him, and oh boy was stepping back. He wasn't stepping forward. But go ahead, bro. Cook.
Yeah, but if he would have did that, let's say if he would have, you see how he was stepping to him, and I like how he was stepping to him from like the 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 ninth to the 12th. He turned up a little bit. I like that. But imagine if he would have started in the fifth round, he would have got him out of there because everybody's saying the same thing. Oh, Bud turned up from 9 to 12. If it was like 2 or 3 more rounds, he would have knocked him out. But then we got to realize if he would have started sooner, we won't have to say if it was more rounds because he would have knocked him out if we would have started in like the fifth round. You understand what I'm saying? D Ray, you still there? Yo, yo, D Ray. They probably doing something. How could Bug get a KO when Madrimov didn't engage? Exit to the red. Do you box, bro? Do you understand boxing, bro? If a guy's not engaging, that's a easy, bro. Exit to the red, bro. Do you understand boxing? If I'm in the ring with you and you not throwing punches and you all right, if you box, then you should know this. If you in a ring with somebody and they not trying to engage, they are basically a punching bag. They are basically a punching bag. If they don't want to engage, you take control. You make them a punching bag. If they don't want to engage, you engage. It's not about counter punching no more. You have to take the lead,
Hey,
especially
I'm
if you
here,
don't.
fam.
Let me reply to exit to the red real quick.
Yes, sir.
Exit to the red. When a guy's not engaging, you forget about counter punching. You fight. You step to him. You take the fight to him. You take the lead. You make him a punching bag. Open up his guard. Cut off the ring, and knock him out. You step to him. You push the action if he's not engaging. Once you figure out he's not engaging, you step to him. You step to him. Come on, bro. When the guy's not engaging, you still trying to counterpunch? That don't make sense. Once I'm in the ring with somebody and I know this guy doesn't want to fight, I'm stepping to him. I'm like, yo, I got him. He's done. I'm about to get him out of there. Once I figure out, yo, this dude don't want to fight, oh, I'm gonna make you fight. I'm stepping right to you. You gonna have to fight. And you know what I hate when I'm boxing? I hate when somebody hold me when I'm trying to fight on the inside. I get so mad when somebody hold me. I'll be like, yo, get the D Ray, go ahead, man.
I know, bro. I understand everything you're saying, man. I'm just saying, bro. I think that
Yeah.
we got to give Madrimov credit, bro. Madrimov, if he
So
is the best 154 pounder, bro.
we'll see. We'll
You know what
see
I'm
from
saying?
his next fight.
And
We'll
he
see how
get
good
beat
he
by
is.
a unanimous decision. Go ahead, bro.
But D-Ray, I understand what you're saying, right? You still here?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes. I understand what you're saying. Even if, let's just hypothetically say Madrimov is the best at 154. Let's just hypothetically say that, right? But even if he is the best at 154, we still should have seen Bud uh blew past this guy because we hold Bud to that high standard because we believe the best guys at 154 are not on his level. We still should have seen him blew past this guy. Even if you're right or anybody else is right and saying this guy is the best at 154, but but let's just say he's not the best at 154. Now, how does that win look when we look at that win? What if he's not the best?
Hey,
So
today
now
I say
what
he the
do we
second
say? Huh?
best. I say he the second best. Buzz, Buzz the best at 54 now
No,
because
no,
he
we're
proved that.
excluding Bud. We're excluding Bud. So
Okay.
let's just say, all right, for example, you know how you saying he might be the best at 54, right?
Yep.
All right, let's just say it turns out he's not the best at 54 other than Bud. And he's probably like the second or third best. How will that how will that win look on Bud's resume if he just fought a guy who wasn't even the best at 54 and couldn't close the show? Do you think he'll get criticism for that? Do you think he deserved criticism for not being able to close the show against a guy who is not the best at 54?
Bro, I think that he already getting criticism, right? Whether and you know this yourself, bro. Whether he win, hell, he was knocking dudes out and they still was criticizing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
I,
but
I
we could
think
have
with
still
him,
brag about it.
but it just
We,
comes with the territory. But go ahead.
but that's the thing. We know he's gonna get criticism regardless. But would you rather get criticism for going 12 rounds and people saying um it's a close fight or you lost, or would you rather get criticism from knocking a guy out? Everybody know you were very dominant. I'll take the dominant over the 12 round any day. So whether he get criticism or not, don't give him too much to talk about. Knock the
And
guy
I don't
out.
think he did, bro. But check this out though, because like a similar thing was Devin Haney with Ryan Garcia, right? A lot
Right.
of people said Devin didn't fight his fight, right? And he ended up, lack of better word, taking a beating, right? So
Mm-hmm.
now he has to recover psychologically from not only getting beat up, but he gotta the question to him is always gonna be if he would have fought his fight, would he had won? You know what I'm saying?
But D
So
Ray,
I just think go
I
ahead, bro.
think that's a little, I don't want to say that, but that's a little bad comparison because every everybody knows that Devin Haney is a pillow hand. He can't knock a fly off a jelly donut type of boxer. So why in the world did he tell himself he could knock out Ryan Garcia? Like that made no sense. Bud's situation is completely different because we know he can knock out Madrimov. You understand what I'm saying? But Devin's situation is completely different because we know this dude can't knock a fly off a freaking jelly donut. He just tried to hit a civilian with no freaking gloves on and he couldn't hurt the man. You're
Oh
a
man.
boxer, bro. If I crack a civilian right now, I'm breaking every single bone in his face. I don't have the gloves on. It makes your punch even 10 times better. I mean, 10 times harder.
And
So,
he still got the possibility of getting sued, right?
you said
Yeah.
what?
I said, and dude probably still gonna sue him for that though, right? You know what I mean?
Probably.
Like And I know that that's outside of the realm of what we're talking
Salute,
about, bro.
Brody.
What's
I
up,
am
no
at
But
the
I
credit?
also
football
want to
court.
say this
What's
real
going
quick.
on?
Everything peaceful. Okay, what's up, panel? Go ahead. I'm listening. Finish this
Salute.
up.
Hey, real quick. I just want to say this, man. Then I'm gonna turn it over to you guys. But now, Bud, when they ask him about him, the thing that he said 3 times about this dude is that he was strong, bro. So I think we got to give this man credit for being not a classic cardboard European type of fighter, bro. This man come out. He's athletic. He's strong. And he know the sport of boxing, bro. Matt Madrimov, in my opinion, has a great ring IQ because he didn't go out there to go get knocked out. Now, did he fight just to survive? Maybe. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that we can take credit away from Crawford for that, bro, because of the simple fact it's just like if we playing spades, bro. You only can play the hand you dealt with. But as long as you win, and just don't renege, bro. You know what I mean? But go ahead, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, what I want to say on the topic, no credit, is I hear what you're saying, no credit. The only problem I have with it though is I feel like we're undervaluing like real time, like the real time effect. I think Maldronov coming in with a complete different game plan, and I hear what you're saying, but I think Bud finally started to catch his rhythm to the later rounds. I think if Bud, I think if it would have came just a little, maybe a round sooner, I think you would have gotten the dominant knockout. But I think he couldn't prejudge when it was too much out of the fighter was out of rhythm, and that I think we're undervaluing the IQ and the mental ability that it takes to take something completely out of rhythm and then catch its out of rhythm, and that's where I think that we're over. Like I kind of feel like we've lost the appreciation because our perception of combat fighting or sport is just a little bit skewed. You know what I mean? And I think Bud, I think that's what we were watching, man. Like I don't think Bud could have gone in there round 1, 2, 3, or 4 and done what you were saying without understanding his opponent, because his opponent showed up brand new the night of the fight. He didn't fight nothing like his previous fights, and that's kind of difficult, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I understand. I totally understand. Yeah, you're right. You
That's
know.
real difficult. No, like that's like we don't. And you know what? The only problem that I have now is that everybody watching.
You keep
Not
going in and out. You good?
Yeah, yeah. You can hear me?
Yeah, but it's like sometimes you'll go in and out a little
Okay.
bit.
Okay. My bad. So the only problem I have though is now after the fact, Bud gave the world the blueprint to beat Madronov. That's the only, I would say, down, like the bad thing is that, I know no one could go in there and deal with Madronov the way that Madronov fought that night. I don't think no one at 154 could do what Bud did that night. And I think Bud gave the blueprint because people look at Bud and how he moves and how he adjusts and what he does to be able to dominate his fights. You know, so that's my take on that.
Right. Yeah, I guess my thing is, you know how we say we all keep we all say the same thing.
Yeah,
It only takes Bud a couple rounds to figure a guy out. But just this one fight, just couldn't figure this guy rhythm and timing out. Um, till the later rounds, like you're
to
saying.
yeah,
Um, yeah, and that's the part that you know it
it
pisses me.
is frustrating. I mean, it is frustrating, but I just feel like we got to give credit to. I mean, I don't know if you've ever been in a situation where
Hmm.
it's like something is presented to you, and you're like,
Right.
whoa, 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 hold on, like, you know what I mean? Like you got to like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like that's
Hmm.
what I saw Bud doing. Like, but Bud even tried to bait him. This guy, we're not giving credit. Yo, Marginov fought a disciplined. He did not waver, bro. This dude didn't even fall for the baits, bro. And even when he went for the bait, he immediately went right back to the game plan. I saw it.
Yeah, he was too disciplined. I'm not even gonna lie because like I didn't see this dude drop his hands like he usually
Oh,
do.
thank you.
I didn't see him do his lunging left hook. I didn't see him do his like he throws this overhand right where he ducks his head down
Yep,
and
yep,
his feet is in the air when he does it. And
yep.
his feet leaves the ground when he throws this right hand. I didn't see none of that.
Another thing we got to give credit to is this. Even when Bud started to let off his clinching game, how quickly he clinched, man, I was like, yo, he came in prepared for everything. Even when the coach told him, Bud is going to try to knock you out this round. Why did his trainer tell him that, right?
Oh,
His
what round
trainer
was
told
that? What round was it?
um um I don't want to misspeak, but it was definitely in the later round. It could have been round 9 or 10. The trainer told Mod, Bud is going to try to knock you out this round. Man, like we are not giving the value to his opponent, bro. And how many times have we watched an opponent that just got no discipline? Let's keep it real.
Yeah, they always
Ryan,
fall apart.
yeah, look, let's keep it real.
They
Ryan
always make
lost his
mistakes. Yup.
exactly. Ryan
Yeah,
lost his fight against
this
Ryan
guy
lost his
didn't make
fight against
no
Tank.
mistake, bro.
Yeah, Ryan lost his fight against Tank Davis more because of his lack of discipline. Frank
Right.
Martin lost his fight against Tank Davis more because of his lack of discipline and stamina. So we don't get the opportunity to see opponents who look. Charlo lost his fight because of his unwillingness to fight Canelo. So even if Charlo would have lost the fight, he didn't even put up a fight, right? So how many times have we seen opponents just lay down? Mod, what I liked about Mod and what I didn't like about Mod, what I liked about Mod is that he had enough discipline to stay true to the game plan. What I didn't like about Mod is that he played it super safe. The bigger guy who's
Right.
already in 154 played it safe. When the guy coming up, you should be
Yeah,
dominating him.
you're supposed to press the action.
That's all I'm saying.
He didn't
And
throw he didn't
go
throw
ahead.
no combinations because
Thank you.
he didn't want to get caught in between exchanges.
Thank you. And if you remember the fight, let's keep it real. There was a sequence Bud did to the body that hurt Marginov. I saw it. Ma was like, oh man, like damn. He clinched quick as hell.
Yeah, he did.
Like,
He was
it
clinching.
quick. Now I do wish Bud would have done like some kind of like bully, like in just certain moments, maybe one or two moments, kind of bullied him in a sense, like when Ma tried to grab him, like I wish Bud would have just threw him off of him, kind of like get off me type. But I understand Bud did have to play like an element of safety to a degree because it's too much on the line. Like because in a snap of a finger, yo, you could lose a fight just by miscalculation. Because Mod he wasn't no fool, bro. That dude has some major discipline, and I gotta give him credit for that. But I do get the frustration. I do understand what you're saying, but what I don't like is how they're kind of freezing Bud out right now at 154. Even let's keep it real, because I guarantee you this: if Bud get the fight like a Tim Tszyu or Fundora or whatever, and he goes back to that dominating fashion,
Mhm.
people gonna forget about Mod. I can guarantee that.
Yeah, yo, I seen everybody's talking shit now. I seen an interview from Tim Tszyu. He said Crawford finally learned that weight classes are there for a reason.
Yeah, Tim Tszyu gonna say that now after he ducked the guy clearly twice. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you duck Bud to go fight Fundora. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? Now you got a 3 fight deal, and you doing the same thing. I believe PBC kind of in the backdrop. Al Heyman kind of, making little moves. You know what I mean? Because now all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Like, why won't you go fight him, Tim Zoo? What's up? Like, you ain't got
Right.
no belt, Bud got a belt. Go get it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, and Easy Route.
Yeah,
I hope you
salute.
remember.
D-Ray.
Hey, before the fight, I kept telling you, bro. I said I thought it was gonna go 12 anyway, bro.
You did tell me that. I ain't gonna lie. I'll give you
Right,
credit.
because and you kept telling me, no, he gonna stop him. The dude is undisciplined. Like you said, he had his hands down and
Yeah,
he
bro.
off balance and lunging.
I didn't think he could be that disciplined because of all that. It don't make sense, man.
But no, but Easy Route, it kind of do make sense. He's somebody that has a trainer, and they worked on what they're gonna do in the fight. And they was hoping that Bud was gonna be thrown off. I'm gonna be honest with you. They were banking on Bud being completely thrown off to the point to where they actually get a win. I'm telling you. But Bud's ability to IQ adjust to the moment, to me, that's like absolutely amazing to me, bro. How many fighters have we seen not be able to adjust, bro? Think
Right.
about that.
Yeah.
We're not valuing the mental component, bro. I'm gonna be straight up, bro. I was shocked that Bud was actually able to maintain his composure to a dude dancing. Come
Yeah.
on, that's like you look at Boots. Look how frustrated Boots was how he was when he was fighting Karen the first fight. Look how frustrated he was.
Yeah. Yeah. He was.
Come on, like why? Karen had no power. What did Karen have? He had
And
movement.
yo, I'm
And
hearing he's about to fight him again.
yeah, he is. He's about to fight him again, bro. Yep.
Yo, if he don't
That's
if you don't get him out of here this time, I'm gonna clown him.
yeah. There's a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah, he has to knock out Karen in this rematch because he said he was looking for the knockout the first fight. That's what he said. That was his excuse. So in
Oh,
this fight, he's not gonna be looking for the knockout. He's gonna let the knockout come to him. So we'll see if he has the ring IQ and the ring generalship and an ability to cut off the ring to be able to get Karen out of there.
true, true, true. Yo, and I don't even know. Even in this Bud fight, did you see
Right.
how many times Majanov had to reset? That Bud made him reset, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was that. Yeah, that was a crazy fight, bro. On a very like, it's the little things that was just impressive to me, bro. I was like, yo, this guy is really serious, bro. I bet you this though.
Yeah.
Bud fights him again. I bet you Bud knocks him out though. I'm gonna tell you that for sure. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why Bud knocks him out if they fight again. Because I think Bud figured out his rhythm and his movements to the later rounds. And I think that
But let me say this though. I don't want to cut you off.
no, go ahead.
What if Majimov come in there with some other new shit? Like we can't take nothing past this guy right now. He comes in there with a new dance. What
Yeah,
the
that's
fuck?
real though.
What
That's real
the
though.
frick? Yo, that's crazy.
That's real though.
Like,
That's real.
That's
yo, that's
why there ain't
crazy.
gonna be no rematch.
Huh? You said what?
That's why it ain't gonna be no rematch, man. We won unanimous, man. We on to the next one, bro. We chasing Canelo. You supposed to be helping us catch him too, Easy Route. What you doing, bro? Hey, oh no, I know what you doing. You trying to help Canelo. There you go. Good job. Yeah, Canelo, take the fight.
No, no, no. No, I don't want to see him fight Canelo until he looks real dominant at 54 first.
Easy route. You funny with that though. Why do you keep saying like what's the okay? What do you perceive as dominant? Knocking somebody out?
One-sided fights.
Okay.
One-sided fights where the majority of boxing fans say, "Yo, he won that fight convincing." Even the
But
That's what
casual.
they say now.
but the
No,
majority of
no,
boxing
no.
fans don't even know what they're looking at.
I
Oh,
know
good,
that, but
great point.
but I'm saying there's no dispute from the casuals
No, but you got
because
to realize easy route though. The casuals all they always dispute anyway.
yeah,
We
but
can't.
not in a one-sided ass whooping.
Man, if you really look at that fight, Easy Route, the fight really was one sided, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It was just a
Yeah,
different type of fight.
but it wasn't an ass whooping though.
Okay, I mean, all I can say when you look at Maginoff's face at the end, let's just keep it real. He had hits all over the damn face.
Yeah, he
So
was.
I get what you're saying though.
Yeah, he was beat up. His face was red.
Hey, he looked like a teenager with acne, man, that need a date, bro.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And he made sure he wore them glasses. Why? You know what
Yeah,
time it is, man. Like
yeah,
I get what you're saying. I know what you mean, Easy Route. It's just
right.
that unfortunately, that just wasn't the opponent at that night to do those things to because he just
So
came with
so
an
let me
entire different plan.
so let me ask you a question. So you don't think there's any possibility Bud may have lost his meanness and nothing like that?
Nah, not at all. Not at all. I mean, I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Look at the moments that Bud opened up on Mod.
Okay.
Every single moment he opened up on Majanov, look at the ferociousness of his punches, bro. Look, just
So
go
so his
back
killer
and look at
so
it.
his killer instincts and everything is still there.
Absolutely. He just understood that he was dealing with somebody who also was a killer. So you
Oh,
gotta realize, you gotta assess what is being presented to you. You can't always just apply the same method to everything. You see, and that was the problem with Frank Martin. Frank Martin didn't respect Tank Davis, what he can do. If
right.
Frank Martin would have stayed disciplined and had
Yeah.
respect, he would have won the fight, most likely. Because he
Or
was up.
or a
He was
draw.
winning.
Yeah, or a draw. Cause
Yeah, or a draw.
it's Javante. They gonna get they. Oh,
We
I'm
giving
telling you, they gonna already give him 4 rounds.
so
And
so we giving all this credit to Frank Martin, but not giving credit to Bud, who won dang near every round.
Exactly. I'm agreeing with you.
Like
yes,
he got
sir.
more
Salute.
punches. Like I sat there and I literally watched the fight. I watched the fight a handful of times. I
Right.
watched the fight again and literally counted every punch he threw, rewound
Exactly.
it every round, and then count every punch that Madrimov threw. And I even counted all those little crank that soldier boy dance moves he
Yep.
as punches. And
Yeah.
Bud outpunched him every round.
Absolutely.
Every round. He outlanded
Absolutely.
him every round.
Absolutely.
And when Madrimov actually landed those punches that was supposed to do something, Bud just licked his tongue out and started dancing.
Yep.
He said like it was nothing. He acted like he wasn't even hit at all. If he did, he licked his tongue out or start dancing. Like
Yep.
it was nothing to him. And you got to also understand Bud is also a man and he's human. So he
Right.
hears all the crap that most people be saying out here in these YouTube streets. And what it was like, well, we don't know about if he could take the punch and all of that. He proved without a shadow of a doubt he could take a punch.
Right.
He proved that he ain't got no glass jaw, his chin is suspect. He proved that not even just in the EJ fight, he proved that in this fight that he could take all those punches and it don't even phase him. The only scar he had on him was the scar tissue spot that he has already, and that was from a headbutt. That wasn't from a punch. That was when they headbutted.
Yeah.
So that proves that Bud is tough enough for 154 and above. And it shows that he got the power to that him just throwing his regular punches because he went half the fight, he went back to his flick jab, if you notice. So he wasn't even doing the power jab the whole time. He barely did the power jab. He did more of a flick jab to be able to be more elusive and keep up with Madrimov doing the achy
My
breaky
only.
the whole time night.
Hey yo, cooking with Sir and D Ray and I am 444. My only problem with that fight, right? I feel like Bud didn't give us his full arsenal, his full bag of tricks. And I'm gonna tell y'all why, right? You listening?
Yeah, I'm
We
listening.
know we know Bud, the guy can do it all. He's a complete fighter. And one thing we know for a fact from Bud is the fact that he's a switch hitter, right?
Yeah, and he didn't switch.
Right. So
he did that on purpose, bro. He got to. So you got to understand. One, he took away the other guy's jab to the body by doing that. Plus, he has to make a fight look interesting. If he walked in the first round and hit that dude with a hook and an uppercut and then another hook from the other side, and Madrimov laid out and peed himself, everybody would say he was trash anyway.
right.
The problem was, I feel the biggest problem that Bud did, he was a little confused by the herky-jerky weird fighting style. Like, he didn't understand why this dude was breakdancing instead of fighting. But when he got ready to go ahead and put in the work, he didn't expect Madrimov to try to survive so much, because that's not Madrimov's style. He start holding, he start running, he start dang near tackling him, he started bending over. No diddy. He started doing all this weird stuff while also still doing all these weird dances and stuff. Like, he did the Superman that whole like 5 times. I was like, did he watch like Soldier Boy tell him out videos or what? But I understood, like, also, if you look at what his training was he went and studied judo and all those things to grab and hold and to move and things of that nature. So he already understood he cannot firefight with Bud. He cannot throw his normal punch combination he normally does. He has to go out here smart and do something way different than he's ever done before. And that was his game plan. The thing is Bud should have understood that and went on and stepped on them earlier. But I understand that he also didn't want to get hit. He didn't want to get robbed. He didn't want any of that kind of stuff, because he wanted to make sure that, yes, I've been fighting people bigger than this guy, but in this, when the lights is on, is this going to make me look good or bad? He had to show that he can go ahead and he can still outbox. Remember, people were saying Bud can't box no more. All he got is power now and the counter punch. So Bud also had to show that he could still box. So it's a multiple level thing that was going on. It was some underestimate. He understood who he was, but he underestimated the fact that how much this guy wanted to survive and how much credit the guy would get just for surviving. It's some Conor McGregor type crap, where Mayweather beat the crap out of Conor McGregor and carried him through the fight. But because he didn't knock him out earlier, people were like, oh, Conor McGregor is a warrior. The same thing crap they said about EJ. They was like, oh, well, EJ is a warrior. That show he a dog. He a dog. He a true dog. He a junkyard dog. Because he, every time he got knocked down, he kept getting up. Well, unless Bud killed him in the ring, he is going to get up every time he get knocked down. But I mean, respect to EJ though, because I don't know if I could have came back with my head swole up like that.
Yeah. He ain't back yet. Hey, Easy Route, real quick. I want to say this though, bro. Right? Is that my dream off spar with what's his name? Better Be, right?
Bivol.
Okay, Bivol. Yeah. Well, he got Bivol ready for Canelo.
Yeah.
And he was able to beat Canelo. So I just think, bro, that we got to put respect on this guy's name, bro. He more than a sparring partner. And check this out, bro. I know he had a draw, but the dude still had no losses, bro. He was undefeated. So just giving him a loss, in my opinion, is good enough. You know what I mean? Now, it'd have been different if dude already been knocked out. And then you like, okay, well, what are you scared of? Or you know what I mean? But I just think, bro, that it just takes some time to figure him out, man.
Yeah.
We want Canelo. We want Canelo.
We don't want Canelo. We don't want Canelo yet.
Turkey said if he was smart, he'd take the deal. So obviously he ain't too smart, man. Go ahead, bro.
We don't want Canelo. We don't want Canelo, man, because Bud, he's taking it easy on guys. So we don't want Canelo right now.
So you don't want him in there till he for sure gonna beat him up, huh?
Yeah, when we see Bud get back to being mean again.
Man, Canelo
I
will
think
never fight Bud when. Then you hear what Canelo finally said? He finally told you the truth. He said, "Hey, well, Bud be moving around and he be too quick. I don't like fighters like that."
Yeah, he said he
But
don't like
now,
that
but now
style.
he's standing there. Now he'll stand there and trade with you. I might fight him now.
Right.
So you got to think about that as well. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to me, because the difference is this: Canelo is just a big dude. He's strong. He's durable. He's a big dude. He got good skill. The problem is he's not anything that Bud can't figure out. He got a lot of flaws. He got a lot of things that he does over and over and over. People walk in the ring afraid of Canelo and knowing on the cards they're already 4 rounds down on the ring walk.
Right.
So you're already 4 rounds down on the ring walk. You feel defeated. Just like Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant got all this smoke for everybody. He had so much smoke for Canelo before they got in the ring. But then when he got in the ring, he did what? Everybody forget that super kung fu fighting Caleb Plant, slap your brother and your mother. Caleb Plant was in the ring with Canelo talking about, man, you a good fighter. You think I'm a good fighter? I like how the way you punching. Oh, you like my punch? You think I'm a good fighter? And then got knocked out. Like
Exactly.
literally seconds after he said that, he got knocked out. So people forget that when people go in the ring with Canelo, it's not just his skill and power or any of that. People go in there respecting Canelo and his money and his power inside the ring. Bud is not going to do that. Bud knows if he has to win any fight ever else in his whole career will be that fight. So he's going to do whatever he has to do to win that fight.
So are you saying we can trust Bud?
Yeah, we can. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know the fight that I'm worried about?
I can't wait to hear this.
What fight you worry about, bro?
For Bud. So I'm gonna go through it. We talk about Boots. He fight Boots, he gonna destroy Boots. Because people say that Boots is Bud 2.0. He's scared of Boots, all this other kind of crap. So he got an ego thing and just I gotta prove something in that fight. So Bud is gonna be more of Bud. If he fights EJ again, now he might take it easy on EJ unless EJ start running his mouth. But he'll take it easier on EJ. So they'll be like, see, I told you that won't the EJ that we know, but obviously he gonna stop EJ again. But they'll think it'll be more competitive. Unless he already knows he got a better fight set up like the Canelo fight or some multi-deal fight that's gonna set him up for the rest of he go ahead and get that undisputed. Because that's all he wants is he wants the quickest way to that undisputed or a quick way to big money. Tim Tszyu ain't gonna be nothing. He's like a bigger white version of EJ, to be honest. That's how he fights. The Charlo, he don't like Charlo. So one of these, well, actually the guy he can't fight now because he got a fight set with Tim Tszyu. But that was gonna be the fight that Bud would have looked bad until he knocked him out. Because he would have had nothing to prove against that Russian dude. So Bud would have took it easy on the Russian dude. He wouldn't have came in there worried about the Russian dude. You know the guy who got the IBF?
Who you talking about? Boulder check?
Yeah.
Man, hey.
Bud wouldn't care nothing about him, so he would have he would look worse against him until Bodacek try to hurt him, Bodacek try to embarrass him, or he gets tired and Bud get tired of fighting that dude and he ready to go, play putt-putt or something. And then he gonna put him to sleep. But until then, he wouldn't have looked this good because Bodacek actually can fight. He's just not on the A+ level. He's like maybe a B B plus fighter, something like that at best. So
And I thought he beat Ortiz though. And I
facts, he
think a lot
did.
of people think that, bro, right? But
Yes.
I also think that Ortiz be a more action packed fight, like what Route like, you know what I mean? Because like you said, they done already talked enough stuff where Bud is like, okay, all you gotta do is just, he's just waiting for the bell to ring, bro. And and that's the thing that I always thought too, is that Madrimov, bro, not only did he understand that Bud was pound for pound number one, that he was his favorite fighter, bro. It was a dream fight for him, bro. So I believe he came in with respect, kind of like Sean Porter, right? When he fought Sean Porter, a lot of people like step on the gas. You letting Porter do this, and then when he see he down, he like, okay, it's time to end it. So, but man, I say, man, that Madrimov is a good fighter, bro. He's explosive, and instead of fighting Bud again, I would like to see him fight other people, bro. Because what I was saying ahead of the fight is I thought, bro, that him and Boots would have been a 50-50 fight, right? I would have leaned toward Madrimov over Boots,
Yeah.
Charlo, EJ. So go ahead, though, bro.
Yeah. I agree. I also want to see Madrimov versus Tim Zoo. As long as Tim Zoo cut didn't do some bad scar tissue there where it's like too sensitive because it's in the middle of his forward, like right above the middle of his forward. As long as that doesn't start to a place where it starts being fragile and it keeps opening up. Other than that, I want to see Tim Zeus versus Madrimov. That will be a fight right there. Because Tim Zoo understands they both come from that side of fighting where you just gotta bully, you gotta do what you got to bully your way through. Um the other fight I want to see, I really don't want to see Charlo come back unless he's gonna fight Bud. Because I don't want nobody to get that easy not saying it'll be an easy fight. Yeah, it's gonna be an easy fight. When Charlo comes back, Bud is gonna destroy him if they force Bud to fight him. But that's the thing is, a lot of these dudes want to block Bud from winning to try to suck up to the PBC. But at the same token, they want their reign to look better. Because if Bud walks in the door and beats up everybody and walk out, you look like a bunch of nobodies. And that's literally what Bud does. Same thing that Baturiev been doing, Bivol been doing, Inoue been doing, Usyk been doing, Bam Bam Rodriguez been doing. So it's a handful of fighters that's just been walking in, kicking butt and taking names. No Diddy.
Hey, easy route. I want to get you mad again, bro, because you was cooking when you was mad. Check this out. What do you think about Turkey saying that the only fight that he think Bud is gonna take is the Canelo fight, bro? That he's not really at this point interested in a Ortiz or any of those other fights, though, bro. He might have been too mad on that one. Go ahead, sir, senior man. Good to be on the panel with you, bro. And the other brother, salute to you as well, man.
Yes, sir. I think he might be right though, because he's tired of Boots ducking and clout chasing his name. Boots don't want that fight. He been said he didn't want that fight. You saw how he tightened up when Bud walked past him. He tightened up, started grinning ear to ear like a Cheshire cat. He was like, I don't want no smoke. But Ortiz turned down the fight more times than anybody. He don't turn down Boots and Bud so many times, it's ridiculous. So
And still doing it.
and still, he's bigger or at least the same size as Boots naturally. Because as you see, he's fighting at 54 now. He's still turning down Bud. He's still turning down Boots. Like, there's a reason why he keep turning these men down. It's a reason. Then he said, "Oh well, I want to fight Fandor EJ winner. Wait, what? You mean Fandora, who nobody thought was supposed to beat Tim Zoo, who just came from a knockout loss? You mean Fandora, who's ducking Bud? You mean Fandora, who want to fight EJ after he done came off a knockout loss and been inactive and eye surgery? This mess crazy, man.
It's cooking, bro. Good time to smash the like button. Subscribe to my man, even if he mad at Bud today. It's all right.
Well, he gonna stay mad at Bud until he get that $60 back. He always got me tempted to cash out for the $60
because he bet on the knockout.
Yeah, he bet on the knockout.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and now we know.
He's still mad about that.
Hey man, y'all hear this cash app, bro? Go ahead.
My thing is this: how in the world is Boots talking all this crazy stuff? His first fight, his first actual championship fight, was against Bud's leftovers from Avocado, I've been sneezing, and all the other names they gave Albanesian. And now his next fight, going to be his defense, is going to be against Karen again. Juka Wuka Nuka John, who he couldn't cut off the ring from.
Hey, that's why I want to see Boots and Brian Norman Jr., bro. That's what I want to see if he going to stay at 47.
That's going to be a better fight than him versus Kuka Juka Wuka John. He play around and Kuka Wuka Juka John dance and run the whole fight. And if he get a better jab, he might point Boots away. And he better not go in there and get hurt by Karen.
Hey, Sir Senior, real quick, I want to ask you though, do you think Madrimov wanted to do the Superman or the stanky leg? He probably picked the less damaging dance, right?
Yeah, he said, well, I'm gonna do the Superman because that stanky leg look like it hurt. For real. I was like, hey, this dude, he lassoing like the cowboy. He doing the Superman. He did the achy breaky. He was out there like he was skiing. I was like, what in the world is this? And then did you see the round? I think it was like round 4 where he popped Bud's hand. Bud popped him in the mouth, and he popped Bud's hand. I was like, did he just pop that nigga hand? Oh, I was watching it with my kids, and they bust out laughing. I was like, did he just pop that? And they were like, yeah, he just popped him. He said, no, don't hit me out in front of people.
My wife is watching.
Thanks. That was hilarious.
Hey man, but see, and that's the thing though, right? Is I just think, bro, is that boxing is a tough game. You know, it's easier to be behind the microphone and say this guy ain't fought nobody. I'ma knock him out. And then, but a lot of them don't sign the paperwork and get in the ring though, bro. So I give them credit for that.
Yeah, a lot of them don't sign the paperwork and they be right there for them. Or they supposed to be. I love how people always saying they the A side, but won't send people in their own weight class a contract. I love how that works. They run boxing. All these people supposed to be Canelo supposed to be the face of boxing. Tank Davis supposed to be the face of boxing. But they ain't sending no contracts to nobody. And then when somebody gets a fight that they want, well, not Canelo, because Canelo get pretty much whatever fight he want. And the only fights he want is by no-name people he think he can beat real easy. Even when he fought Bivol, he thought he was going to beat Bivol real easy. And he realized the fight he just watched was just Bivol having a bad day. And Bivol still won that fight, though.
Right. And had to wait on his paycheck. They was mad at him.
Yeah. And that's the thing is these guys go out here and they have these double standards. I want Bud to fight all the top guys in my Boots voice. But at the same token, on one side they say, well, Bud just fought a guy with 11 fights. That guy was a champion. Boots ain't been no champion. He got an email belt from Bud and then fought his leftovers, who he said was trash, where he struggled with him. He struggled with Bud's leftovers after Bud done knocked him out cold. It shows
Hey man,
like terrible.
yeah, and real quick, bro, I just want to ask the question then about the gloves, right? Because Bud had the gloves that he thought he was gonna fight in, and then he switched them up to have the same type of gloves that Madrimov had, right?
Yeah,
So
because they were
I think
gloves.
that if he's not used to those gloves, that he definitely, not only got to fill out the opponent, but got to see what the gloves do, man. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I would say definitely that was a thing. That did throw a monkey wrench in it, but Bud's a competitor. He knows how to go in here and he'll beat you up with some Everlast you get from Target. So I would say that it does change things a little bit because he do like Everlast, but those gloves, the thing was Bud put on the same gloves as the dude had on, because at first they said they didn't want him to wear them, and then so they took him to the commission. The commission said they were okay. So Bud had a choice to wear his regular gloves or wear the gloves they had. The first pair of those gloves that they had, Bud put them on and started hitting the pads. Those gloves exploded worse than the ones when he fought Avanesia. So then he had to put on a whole nother pair that he really didn't get to test as well.
Absolutely, bro. And we seen that could backfire because I think that backfired on Wilder when he fought Fury and he switched gloves.
Most definitely, because see, the thing is, it's not just, and when you get at a professional level of anything, any type of gloves, work gloves, racing gloves, boxing gloves, UFC gloves, any type of gloves. It's not just about the feel of the glove, it's also about the protection and where does it protect? How does it hold your hand? How does it grip your hand? How are you able to feel, through the glove at different points and stuff? So, like with Wilder, wasn't expecting to have all that reverb back into his hand because he hasn't fought with gloves like that for a little while. The thing is, too, Tyson Fury, in that fight, Tyson Fury blatantly was saying that he was doing, he was training bare knuckle style. So all he did was, I do think that he manipulated the glove with the padding because technically it's cheating for him to do it as far as he did it, but just doing it a little bit is not technically cheating. They say it's part of the rules. The glove just has to be 12 ounces. It don't have to be 12 ounces around the knuckles. So they all knew what they were doing at the they knew what they were doing, and so did Wilder. Wilder knew the guy wasn't cheap. He knew he was a crackhead. You can't catch no crackhead. You can't trust no crackhead. So for him to keep begging to fight this crackhead 1, 2, now 3 times, very simply, he got what he deserved. And he let the guy lay on him every fight. And he let the guy, he know they're going slow count, so you got to knock this man completely out. You want to run around and show off. Now you want to do these weird head movement drills where you dancing and you spinning around instead of you really getting to your craft. And blatantly, like Bud said, just like actually Fury said, when he got tired, he went straight back to what he used to do, looking for the one big punch. He won't throw no good jabs, head feints, nothing. Look for the one big punch, like he did in the last couple fights, and got beat pillar to post.
Hey, you saying that his trainer said, hit him with that punch you knocked me out with,
That's all he said. Hit him with the punch and not. That punch worked. I know for sure that punch worked.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro.
And then that dude said he was better than Ali in and out the ring. If your trainer, so your manager might could say some stupid stuff like that because he got to hype you up and he got to hype up the fight. He got to make that money. But for your trainer to not only say that but treat you like that, knowing that you don't have the right foot movement, head movement, and those types of skills, he's setting you up for failure. He's setting you up for failure. And that's the biggest thing is like you can't start believing your own hype. You got to test yourself and make sure that, okay, well, if I don't throw my secret weapon, which is not a secret, everybody know I got it, like Ryan Garcia's left hook. Very simply, if I don't throw that punch, what else do I have? Just in case I can't get that punch off, just in case to set up for that punch, or just in case this person can take that punch. And Deontay Wilder had no answer. EJ had all the PBC usually don't have no answers. They don't have no answers for when I can't do what I want to do, how I want to do it. What am I going to do? Usually the answer is lose. Respectfully.
Oh, for sure, bro. And that's one thing too, right? Is that so many times the fighter don't have a plan B or a plan C, and that's what I was asking a lot of the EJ fans, before the fight is what's gonna be his backup plan? You know what I mean? When Bud take away the jab, what's next? And they like, bro, can't nobody take away EJ jab. He break eye sockets, he break ribs. Okay, but now he gonna get his touch, and we're gonna see what it is, bro.
I always thought that was funny. All these years, I thought it was funny. EJ said right before the Ugas fight that he didn't know if he was going to stop Ugas or not because he ain't man down nobody in a while.
He did say that.
That's a quote from EJ mouth. Yeah. He was surprised that he did that to Ugas. So that alone tells you everything. That alone tells you everything. And then that's somebody who's standing in front of you. You got all these fighters who are going to stand in front of you. You're not fighting somebody who's elusive, who can move, who can pivot, who's going to slide just barely out the way of those punches, who's going to hit you with intercepting punches over and over and over. And that's the thing is, he always based his fighting off, I'm bigger than you, and I'm going to outwork you, and jab, jab, jab. So what else you going to do if you're not
to the body?
Yeah, if you're not bigger than this person, what are you going to do? Well, I'm a jab, jab, jab. Well, what if that jab, jab, jab don't do nothing? Make them feel you. That's what Derek J is on. You gotta make them feel you. Like, all right, man, that's not working. Tell them something different. Well, you can't stand in front of them. Well, where he's supposed to go in the stands? Because there's nowhere in this ring you're gonna run away from Bud. So you're not telling him good stuff. You're telling him to try stuff that he's either never done convincingly in this training for this fight or ever in his career, or you just telling him keep doing the same thing he's been doing. You didn't plan for this, Mr. I don't watch film. And then the biggest thing right here, I'm not even mad at EJ for not paying that man when I go back and look at it, because EJ asked him, what round was that? He was like, man, he was like, dang, I got stopped. He was like, what round was that? Jared James said 8, 9, I don't know, maybe 10. I said, I know you don't know. How you gonna be my coach and not know what round I got knocked out in?
Right.
Like, what kind of crap is this? What were you watching? So,
hey, bro, but see, and that's the thing too, right? Is that because I also noticed in that fight afterwards when they asked Derek James about trying to, stop the fight, man, because you see your fighter is in danger, and he's saying, "Well, I'm watching the doctor." Like, bro, you know what I mean? Watch your
Yeah, you
fighter,
supposed to
bro.
watch your fighter, not the doctor. And then he asked EJ what happened. You the trainer. That's your purpose is to see what happened. He was like, "Was you off balance? You was off balance? Was you off balance?" EJ was like, "Yeah, whatever. Tell me something." And he
Right.
had nothing to tell him. He kept asking EJ questions. He's like, "Hey, stop asking EJ your job."
Yeah, I think that was just a meltdown. You know, I think they were just in disbelief, man. Total shock. You know, that's all that was.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't though. Like I'll say it now even more so, but I said it a few times, or different platforms subtly, but I'll say it blatantly. I really didn't want EJ to fight Bud, and the only reason why was because one, I knew they were gonna make up excuses, but that was gonna be if he fight Canelo and he beat Canelo, they're gonna say snack, he on sniggity snack, and all kinds of foolishness, um, and everything else. But outside of the excuses, EJ is a good fighter, man. He's not what they were saying he is, but he's a good fighter. And now they act like EJ is trash because Bud did him that way. No, Bud is just that good. EJ been beating up a lot of dudes. Most of those Texas dudes get beat up by EJ. Like, and they know this for simple facts. Most of those Texas dudes get beat up by EJ because they all train together and stuff. And EJ been beating up the Charlos. He been beating up people who deal with Tank. You know, he been beating up all these guys who were bigger or smaller than him all around. That's how he got his fame, was so-called beating up Mayweather when Mayweather came off the couch from coming from prison. So him beating up Mayweather and Mayweather fighters is how he got his fame off of Mayweather. So I would say this is EJ he might be a trash person for keep getting drunk, but you know, that's a morals thing. And supposedly he don't drink no more. He's still on them beer battered shrimp though, because dude was as big as me when he tried to waddle into that ring. And that's facts.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah. Hey, bro, I was about to say where you went.
No, I'm here. I'm here. I just had it on mute. That's all.
Yeah. Hey. Well, what's your name, bro?
It's Jasper, but I just go ahead as 44. That's it.
Okay, 44. Salute to you, bro.
Salute, salute.
Hey, man, I think we did too good of a job, man. I think Easy Route ducking us, bro. What happened? I'm just playing, man. I enjoy the
Man, Easy
platform,
Rock,
man, and the
other
entertainment.
time, the other fight, like right after the fight, it was like a day or two right after the fight. Man, he pissed me off. I'm like, dang, did he turn into an EJ fan? Did he turn to an aerosexual? He was out here talking pure trash about Bud. I was like, yo, Easy Route about to make me act like an aerosexual and say, oh, drop the Addy. I got shooter.
Hey, Easy Route, he gonna let you know I'm in the Philly boxing gym, bro. Pull up. That's why I always give him, respect and credit, bro, because it's one thing to talk about boxing, bro, because it's real easy for somebody to say you got knocked the fuck out, but it's another thing for him to understand what you got to go through in a fight, in a round. And that's why I was saying to him, bro, if you fight somebody, if you coming up in weight, and that person like Madrimov, bro, that dude should really be at 160. You know what I'm saying? I believe that dude could be a champion at 160. So just getting a win over him, to me, is good enough. I let everybody else do the other talking, bro. But I'm just like, hey man, just win. And like you said earlier, I ain't going looking out for the knockout, but when it come, he gonna take advantage of it.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, most definitely, man. You gotta sometimes you can't put everything out there every time, especially everybody and their mama ducking you already. The young dudes just clout chasing your name, they won't really fight you. And there's no money in those fights, even on top of that. Then now you got the old dudes ain't never want to fight you until now they washed up and they're like, man, I want a paycheck. Well, I know he ain't gonna beat me that bad. Look at Sean Porter. But they forget he liked Sean Porter. They had an agreement not even to fight each other, and they got an agreement that unless they're in an interview, they don't even talk about the fight.
Yeah.
So that's crazy that people forget that part. That oh well, they friends, they want to fight. What are Charlos and EJ are friends? Well, he said he'll
Right.
fight with the money right. Yeah, he said a whole bunch of stuff, but he told you he wanted drunk too. He told you that he was eating right, and we both found out those was definitely lies. So, I mean, it is what it is, man.
Also, too, what I think, this is just another like angle on it though. I There's a part of me that feels like Bud fought that fight to appear to be weaker or to be not as dominant so that he can get the Canelo fight. I think if Canelo would have saw Crawford doing what Crawford does best, I think that it would have been like absolutely a no-no. In that Canelo interview, Canelo felt like Crawford slowed down a bit. He doesn't move as much, and he felt like, yeah, you know what I mean. Like, I definitely would take the fight. I think Bud is kind of baiting though, to be honest, to kind of pull in the fighters that he want because a lot of people moving a little scared, man. And the politics of boxing is just it's just too much. And so
Yeah,
I
Bud
think
only want to fight like another year or two.
yeah,
He only want to fight another year or two,
yep.
and unless it's some crazy weird money or it's to support like a really big cause, he said blatantly he's not coming back.
Hey, bro, and the thing is, right, is that he's already said before that he wanted to retire at 33.
Yeah,
A couple weeks, he about to be 37. So you either give him what he want or say goodbye to him, bro. And I think really a lot of people just want to say goodbye to him because, like he said too, a lot of people want to see him lose before he retire. And
Yep.
he just didn't give him that satisfaction, bro. And kind of like with Michael Jordan, right? Is I think that he needs motivation, and that's why I believe that he wants to challenge Canelo because I just don't know if he's excited to fight anybody else. He
I
probably
agree.
much rather watch Shakur and Keyshawn and them guys fight. But go ahead, bro.
No, I'm agreeing with you, and I think that that's also being overshadowed. Is that the excitement and the drive, man? Like when you're dealing with the politics and you're dealing with all the narratives and you're dealing with all the crap, and all you want to do is just prove that you're the best. It's like it kind of it's hard. And I definitely see that when it comes to like for him, Canelo's worth it. Like, look, let me challenge myself. That'll be something exciting to do. You know what I mean? Come up 2 weight classes, three, whatever, and just show the world, that
it,
I'm on that level.
it gives him three. It gives Bud three things. He gets to say, "I came up 2 weight classes, and made a dominant performance to win in a whole new weight class, unifying or becoming undisputed for the third or fourth time." That is unheard of. That puts him in a stratosphere with nobody else. Then he gets to say, okay, the person I fought was the so-called face of boxing. That puts him in the stratosphere with nobody else. Then he gets to also say, I made some of the most money that anybody has made in boxing, with that fight as well. And you got to remember that Bud also takes care of his whole city, definitely, if not his whole town. I mean his whole town, if not his whole state. At least the cities around his major city. And he got crazy business deals, and he's working on helping also the younger fighters, and he got programs for kids and all kinds of stuff. He got a lot going on, and he's at the age where he's like, okay, well, I want to spend some of this time more so like he was all make sure he always there for his kids, but he want to enjoy it and also have more time for himself and do his business at the same time. I feel him. He's like he's ready to hang it up. He know he got 1-2 years left at best, and that's all he wants to do. So I feel him. Go ahead and get one more fight in the Canelo fight and hang it up. He got 1-2 more fights and that's it. Unless something, dramatically changes. He got 1-2 more fights. And that's it. If he gets a Canelo, that'll be it. After he finished with Canelo, that'll be it.
Yeah,
Because
that's
what
the
else you
Super
gotta do?
Bowl. Hey, and check this out. I'm in Omaha, right? I'm from Omaha, bro, and that's the whole reason why I came to YouTube in the first place, as he like to say, no Diddy, right? But look, but I'm saying, bro, is that the world, right? They didn't know, bro, that a brother from Omaha could handle his business with whoever, right? And see, that's what I've always said. I never came in here saying Bug gonna do this or he gonna do that. He gonna stop EJ or this or that. I might make a prediction, right? But my sole purpose was I wanted to make sure, bro, that he got an opportunity to prove himself against the best, bro. That was it. I mean, I wanted him to get a fair fight, fair pay, and let the bell ring. You know what I'm saying? And then um, we can find out. I mean, bro, look, the first pro fight I went to was the Gamboa fight, bro. Action packed, and I'm like, man, bro. I mean, there was times when I was like, man, bro, he might lose, But see, the thing is, right, from that fight to every fight since then that I seen, bro, and to me, it's almost like a superpower, right? Uh, Bud kind of remind me of like the Incredible Hulk, right? What he tell you, you ain't gonna like me when I'm angry. So I think that he wants you to hit him with your best punch. And once he see he can take your best punch, bro, and he can take your best punch, bro, it's a wrap. And then the last thing I say real quick, man, was okay, it's just me and you, senior. Uh, is that I talked to Porter, bro, right? When he came up here for Bud's parade, I had talked to Porter, and I just thought, bro, that it was, mad respect for him to be able to, do that for him, bro. And I just let him know that I appreciated that because, Sean Porter, a real one, bro. And, I like, even to this day, bro, somebody come in there and they start talking bad about one of them dudes that fought Bud when nobody else would fight him. Bro, I said, hold up, bro. Wasn't nobody else there, right? Like you say, people want to talk about uh I be sneezing. I say, bro, look, if Ortiz and Boots got out the ranking, what he supposed to do? Oh, he's supposed to take a 0 for the year and let PBC think that they got the upper hand on him. No, bro, he's supposed to prove to them that I can go make money with or without you, bro. And I think that that's what he did. And hey, I just want to see how it's gonna end, bro. And see, that's the thing, though, right? Is that I just want to make sure that like it is a fight that he is motivated for, that he will get credit for, uh, because like we know, bro, people ready to make excuses and say different stuff. And the other thing I want to say, bro, is that when I drive by Buzz Gym, sometime, dude, I see one of them kids out there running, bro. But when I'm 2 blocks away, I'll be like, boy, is that Bud out there running? But the thing is that they've seen him do it. They've done it with him. You know what I'm saying? So even if he's out of town, they still out there running, bro, because they know the dream can be a reality, bro. And I think that for our culture as a whole, that's something, bro, that we ought to applaud and salute. You know, it's just like when what it is when they going after Shakur, talking about oh Shakur boring. Bro, Shakur's job is to go in there and win the fight, bro. It's a boxing match. It's not they're not at the club where okay, I gotta make sure that I ain't never gotta see you in the face again, bro. What is this, man? You know, it's a sport that they you know wrapped around a business. So you know it's easy for them to politic their way out of fights, and you know, and that's the thing that makes it good and bad for boxing fans because we get to talk about it, but we don't get to watch it. So you know, I'm just like, bro, I just would like to see him, you know, get a chance to do it, you know, test himself to the top limit, and that's why I salute Turkey because he gonna give him a chance. And I thought it was interesting too, man, when they was talking about I believe it was Fundora, and they and you know he said that he wasn't gonna make money with Bud, and Bud said he didn't even negotiate with us, and I said, man, you know who us is in the negotiation? It's him and Turkey, bro. So you
Yeah,
know, yeah, you
and
gotta
that
go
was
to
who his
Turkey and
hedge
tell
fund
Turkey
was.
how
And the
much
funny
money
thing,
you
I
need.
always thought that was crazy about the whole hedge fund talk because
Yeah,
that's how they started the PBC was with a hedge fund. They left
yeah.
Golden Boy, took most of the Golden Boy fighters with them, and used the hedge fund to fuel PBC. And PBC have went from platform to platform to platform, losing money, man. But they talk about, oh well, what about BLK Prime? BLK Prime was before Bud, and that was a Bud's company. They act like that was Bud's company. That company was more Blue Blood company than Bud's company. If you want to be real about it,
He said blue blood. Shout out to blue blood. Go ahead,
you
bro.
know what I'm saying? And then they'll say, oh well, if you go in like you ain't gotta do no real research, just a simple Google search. And you look at all the companies over there in Saudi Arabia and the news finds for Saudi Arabia, they're saying that that the Crawford fight, performance event, the Riyadh season was a hit. But then one random person from America say it wasn't, and that's what they believe. But whenever they say that, Bud or whoever the bad guy is at the time sold a whole bunch of pay-per-views and did really good, then all of a sudden they say, well, who is this guy to tell us something? He don't know nothing. And I always find that confirmation bias that they have is crazy. On one side, Turkey Al Sheikh is bad for boxing because he's a bully. But when Al Heyman do it, it's okay. Or when Bob Arum do it, it's okay. Or when it's Eddie Hearn, it's okay. So whenever their favorite promoter is the bully, it's okay. But when Bud do it, somehow that's wrong because he got Turkey helping him.
And see, bro, that's the thing too, right? Because you made a great point right there. Because when Fundora won, what happened? EJ bullied his way into the ring to get the fight, bro. And we like, bro, how can you cut in line in front of the dude that stopped you, bro? Took 3 of your belts, and you just get in front of him like he ain't even there, bro. Come on, man.
But they thought that was
That's so
good business.
crazy, bro.
But that's good business. But then when you look at it and say, okay, well, on the other side, it's like, wait, when you start a company, you make losses. Unless that's not your first company, you take losses. It's an automatic thing. But people forget that. Plus, they made that a whole event. At first, they were saying there's nothing to do. Then he got a whole event that you have for a whole week where they got undercard fights in the weigh-ins. I've never even heard of that. On the same day of the
Yeah.
weigh-ins, they had undercard fights. So these young guys are able to, and these amateur, just coming out of the amateur guys are able to go out here and make a name for themselves on a big stage.
And see, bro, that's the investment. Like you saying, when you got a startup company, you have to invest in it. And investing mean that you're putting out money hoping to get a return on your investment, you know? And like you saying, your first go around, bro, you ain't gonna be able to just break the bank because a lot of people don't even know, like you saying, what Riyadh season is, bro. But now they know.
And
Isaac
Riyadh
Pitbull
season is
Cruz
actually
can come
closer
on
to
there and
Miami.
lose. Big Baby can come on there and lose, bro. You know what I mean? Ruiz and the other Big Baby, they can have a draw. You know what I mean, bro? Them is real fights. Them is real dudes being tested. Bud was tested. He passed the test. Bring on Canelo. That's all I got to say about all that, bro.
And
You
then
know?
people do a simple Google search. If you Google search what Riyadh season is or means, you'll understand that is named after a city, and the whole purpose of Riyadh season is designed to bring notice and awareness to their
Riyadh.
Riyadh plays, to go back
Yeah,
to their country and their cities and about them, to big them up.
exactly. Bro, listen. And that's been in boxing for since I've known, right? They had the Thriller in Manila to hype up the Philippines. They had the Rumble in the Jungle to let people know, about the Congo and all that, bro. So they do that because, like you said, it lets people see, hey man, if I can travel the world, why not go there? Let me see what it look like. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, man, hey, you know. So hey, I think though, bro, like you saying, see, and that's the thing, right? Is because really you have to look at that investment on the back end because, like you saying, they could lose money in boxing, but if they make it up for it on tourism, shit, they winning, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the whole purpose. Why you think they gave a car away? And it was like, oh, well, they giving away a car. They got to give away a car. Well, people give away cars all the time, and you're mad that they give away a car. If you would have won that car, you would have been happy.
I be sitting in it right now, bro.
And then they're like, oh, well, they had to give away tickets. What fight that they didn't give away tickets, even if they did give away tickets? And then when they found out it was sold out, then, oh, at first Bud couldn't sell. And it's a whole event, but now you say, well, the whole event is bigger than Bud. Okay, if it's bigger than Bud, then why is it only on Bud to sell the whole event? They said, oh, well, no, they came to see Eminem. Okay, well, if they came to see Eminem, you know what I'm saying? It's
Hold
like,
up,
but
hold
it's like every time you keep moving the goalpost, is they came to see Eminem. No, it's all on Bud to sell. Oh,
Hey,
well,
and you
yeah, you
remember they
sold it
said that
out,
they
so they
going to
want
go see Pitbull.
yeah, they came to see Pitbull. It's like, oh no, man, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, bro. And see, and that's the whole thing, though, and that's why I like talking with real people that understand the sport. You know what I mean? And it's on a, like people just want them to play checkers, bro. They just want to see them go rock'em sock'em robot, put a line in the middle of the ring, and whoever toe is off the line first lose. This ain't what that is, bro. This is the sweet science, and it's prize fighting, and it's the hurt business, bro. All rolled into one. So you better get your money on the front end because ain't no telling on the back end, bro. You don't want to be like AB trying to ask Al Heyman when's the next payment coming in. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, and they done spent your money in Dubai on the
Yeah, they don't went bankrupt.
on them golden
Ask Mike
shower.
Tyson, Muhammad
You heard
Ali,
about it,
Larry Holmes, bro. All them dudes got robbed, bro.
and they don't look. They don't spent your money in Dubai on them golden shower girls. You heard about it. They're like, it was an
Hey,
investment. They were like, well, what
hey,
did you invest in?
yeah.
Uh, uh, golden shower girls. You know, sex sales.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, man. But bro, and also I just want to salute you real quick, bro, because you've been in this YouTube game, man, for some years, bro. You know what I mean? Popping in the panels and I mean late nights, early mornings, all day. You know what I'm saying? Like just right now, me and you up here on Easy Route panel, holding it down. And so I just wanted to salute you for that, bro, for being a real one with it as well, having your opinions and that's the thing, bros. We always not gonna agree to agree, you know what I mean? But I think that, as long as like in boxing talk or YouTube or whatever, bro, as long as we do it respectfully, I mean, bro, let it fly, and the only reason I'm really doing that, bro, is because I know there's been plenty of times, bro, when you done been in the chat or on the panel and it's you against the world. You know what I mean? And you held it down, bro, and showed them that you was right more times than they were. So I just wanted to salute you for that, bro, for doing your thing, bro.
Yes, sir. And I had to take like I was running my channel. I was helping some other people with their channels. And stuff like that's what I like came into like the YouTube game doing was like I was everywhere. Um, shoot, I would have wrenches and channels. I couldn't speak the language, but but I had to take some time off because like I was really big into my family, man, and that's one
Absolutely.
thing that was important to me. And they was using this YouTube crap against me, and so I had to like I had to fall back because yeah, I can fight, and argue and as my thing says, a chef IQ of 142, I can use that chef IQ to cook you, but what does it matter when I do all this cooking and there's nobody there to eat? You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
I had
Hey, man,
to
so you still cooking on your channel?
yeah, that was my biggest thing is cooking because I always think of cooking as is giving something to the world. You give to your family, you give to yourself, you give to the world, and it's something that we can always share with each other. Is we have so many similarities in lots of stuff, and something that's wholesome that I can, use and learn from different cultures and everything else is cooking. Like so, you always got to cook. That's why
Hey,
my
bro,
school.
and here's the thing, and I hate to interrupt you, I apologize, but I just want to say, and here's the beautiful thing about that, though, bro, is because not only are you, showing people love with the menus and all that, but then I'm able to take the recipes and share them with my family. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, and then you add some
keep doing that
extra
good
to it,
work,
take
bro.
a little something from it, and that's your family staple. And now you got something that you can pass on to the rest of your family, and it'll be a thing like every fifth Sunday you always eat banana bread. So that's like a family staple that y'all have is like y'all eat that banana bread. Um, or you could have like my favorite strawberry shortcake. So you got strawberry shortcake, or that you always want these. You could be like EJ and get the candy covered ribs. So whatever like the food that y'all like, y'all can find ways to do it. And one thing I love about cooking too is that once you learn how to make it, you can always adjust it. Say this person, you want to offset the salt. You can offset the salt. You can, okay, I don't eat pork. So you can offset, the pork dishes for something else. Um, or whatever it is, like however you're for your taste bud or your family health needs or whatever, and it's something that you can give to somebody where it's not well people can use you for food. Sometimes women go on foodie calls. I know a couple of dudes went on foodie calls, uh, but but yeah,
I
but
had to use
outside
that,
of
bro.
that, you know outside of that, food is something that you can share with people that you can actually put love and time in, and it don't cost you nothing but sweat on your brow.
Absolutely. And that's what I'm saying, bro, is that that's beautiful, because outside of cooking on whatever subject that you want to cook on, bro. People can actually cook, and like, so for the hour or two that they listening to you, hell, they can be done prepared a dish to go share with their family, right after that, bro. And so keep doing your thing, bro.
Yeah, I'm a and I think I got a date already set. I'll drop like a handful of pretty much I'll drop all the videos I already done, and like I went doing a couple of things where I went and visit some local places and tasted their food, and then I went home and showed you how to make it and stuff like that. But I took down a lot of videos. I had some uh to be honest, it won't like really bad legal trouble. It was some legal trouble with I was in a non-compete and stuff like that because I signed some stuff to help people, but there was like, well, you can't use this to help anybody else. And so technically legalese, if you do a collab with somebody else, even if it's
Yeah,
just like you reviewing a person's food, that is technically a collab, for YouTube or Facebook or Instagram purposes, for legal purposes a lot of times as well. And that means that you can't promote that company while promoting another company that can seem like it's possible a rival. So that means like a lot of those videos I had to chop up so much it wasn't worth having the video or the live and all that kind of stuff. I had to take a lot of that stuff down and not post a lot of other stuff. So, but now I got it. So I pretty much do what I want because, I do it from scratch, but just like I cook from scratch. So I don't know, like, I'll just say that anybody want to do this YouTube stuff, it's tough. People hate on you for no reason, but go out and do it, man. There's something that something that the lead attorney always said. If you 30 years old, you 30, 35 years old, anywhere between that, you've had life experience, and there's something in your life you can teach to somebody else. So pass that knowledge along, but also do it on YouTube because then you can pass it on to your family and other families and might get a couple of dollars for it.
hey, and have a happy full family, bro. That's the whole thing. Hey, but real quick, bro, I just want to say something about some of these comments. Is that all right?
Yeah.
And I want you to cook on whatever, whatever it is. But I just wanted to, salute to you, bro. Keep doing your thing, man. Hey, King want to know, man, what's the name of your channel? And he said he's going to subscribe, bro. So salute to him.
Yeah, it's Cooking with Sir Senior. That's the name of the channel.
Okay. And then my man, hold on, let me see. Somebody said nobody is concerned that Crawford is about to sell his O and pass Turkey's torch to Canelo PBC. I heard that, bro.
Well, I mean,
Man,
that's a Canelo business is to sell your O to him. So if that's what Bud's doing, I don't like it, but that's a grown man and he's trying to retire. If that's the only way he can get his retirement, I would tell him. I mean, I'd rather him sell his O than his other O, like these
what's the
booty
other?
O's.
What'd you say?
The no Diddy.
Oh.
And they be selling that other O. You be like, wait a minute. Sorry.
I don't know how to respond. Oh my goodness.
You be like, dang, is that Meat Meal?
Oh my Lord, bro. Hey, I don't know what to say about none of that, man. But Cat Williams did say it's gonna be a year of people being exposed, bro. And I think that it applies to the sport of boxing as well. We done had a lot of good fights, a lot of good upsets, and I just think, bro, and that's the thing, right? Is that you get to say whatever you want to say, right? EJ can say he gonna stop Bud. He can say he didn't fight nobody. No problem. But then you gotta fight Bud, bro. You can't go fight Mikey Garcia. and say, well, Mikey Garcia said something, bro. I'm like, bro, EJ said more than Mikey did. You know? I'm like, bro, make it make sense, bro. I mean, just say, hey man, we're going to go get the money, bro. It's high
I would respect
reward
them
for
more if they
little
were
risk.
more honest. Like that's the one thing
Yeah.
I do respect about Mayweather. He said, "I'm robbing the bank until y'all stop." So I was like, "Hey, he robbing the bank till we stop him." Like that's what he said.
Absolutely. And he
So
went in with a ski mask. Like,
that's what
I'm
he
not
did. He said,
playing.
"This is my legal way of robbing the bank until y'all stop me." So he got the Jesse James crew together. So I said, "Okay, well, let him do what he do." But everybody else be playing these games. Well, belts don't matter. Then well, I'm a champion. Oh, well, belts don't matter. I can't feed my babies with belts. And then, well, I beat more champions than everybody else. That's the part
Yeah.
like I ain't about Mayweather when he would say that stuff. But Mayweather just wanted to be loved by the fans, and he could never get that. So he said, well,
Right.
I remember when he said, well, I'm not gonna be hated and broke.
Right.
So so I
Hate
said,
me, but pay me.
yeah, you're like, well, you're gonna hate me then, pay me then, because I'm not gonna be hated and broke. And that's the thing where they like to leave a lot of the better fighters, especially, sometimes like you don't have to be just black. A lot of times it is when you're black, but you don't have to be just black. Because there was a time where, Oscar was hated. Even though as much as he was loved, it was a time where Oscar was hated. And Oscar tried to fight everybody. He waited until after he stopped boxing to fight his conscience, but hey, it is what it is.
Hey, and that's the thing though. That's just like Sean Porter, bro. You gotta say that they resume, bro, that they fought everybody.
Yeah, and they went
And,
in there.
and, and we know if you didn't fight them, that's because you didn't want to fight them, bro. It wasn't because of them.
Yup, it's because either your team would not let you fight them, or you ain't want to fight them, because that's what it was. Because even Sean Porter, he didn't want to fight Bud, but then when it came down to it, he said, "Man, go ahead and let's fight Bud, man." And he went in there, he fought Bud. What like? Well, he had one leg out of the ring. I mean, that was because Bud hit him so hard.
Right,
No,
but everybody still thought that that was a good fight, though.
Joseph aside, respect to that man. He goes up there and he does what he can to have the type of show that he wanted. Some people came, some people left, some people tried to block him on the back end or the front end of his career, even with him being Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? Like he still had to grind and strive, and he do wear some weird, funny suits, but it ain't nothing funnier than anything else I've seen from these other people. So you got to look at that as well and say, all right, well, salute to Sean Porter. He's actually doing what he loves. He likes talking boxing. He like making clothes. You know, let him do it. Until he can wear a dress, and then I ain't gonna.
That's what I'm saying, bro. When I met Sean Porter, I should have asked him to sell me one of them ties, bro. Hey, but real quick, um, my man Al C boxing in the chat. He said Riot season could potentially pull out of boxing if Turkey character implode. Do you think that Turkey is taking the criticism from boxing personally? Like, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I would think that in some ways he do, and you gotta respect it. Any man is gonna take it personal when you get personal. So if he's a good man, a bad man, or he trying to be one or the other, he's gonna take it personal, and I think he should. I think that he needs to understand that everybody got their eyes on him, and make sure he keep his nose clean, but do what he needs to do to go after his agenda. His beliefs is one thing that he wants to push forward. His beliefs in his country, beliefs in his team, beliefs in his power of money, his influence. So if that's what he want to focus on, the Bible tells us, choose ye this day whom you gonna serve. So you got a choice to do what you want to do with your money, your power, your time. Everybody got that same 24 hours. It's up to you what you want to do with it. Some people exercise. Some people lay on the couch. Some people rub on their wife booty. Some people, do all types of weird stuff. It's up to you to do what you want to do and be who you want to be. If that's a good person or a bad person, I would say strive to be great. As an old crook used to tell me, if you can't be good at it.
Absolutely. And that's the thing too. Like you're saying, they always say, bro, just like you said with Al Heyman or Bob, anybody like that, that's why I always try to tell them, bro. When people try to like attach Bob shit to Bud, bro, I said, man, look, bro, I'm not here to defend Bob Aaron, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a businessman, he doing his job. Let him do what he gonna do, And the thing is you got to be smart enough to get your value from him, and then when it's done run its course, bro, it's done run its course,
Most definitely. All the best fighters was with Bob. So it's
Right.
only so much they can talk junk about him because everybody from Muhammad Ali to Bud Crawford was with Bob. So you
Absolutely.
either was signed to Bob or you did a bunch of business with Bob. Even Al Heyman did business with Bob and still from downtown do business with Bob. So he can't be that horrible that y'all still in the same boys club and got the same notes and play the game the same way and everything else. The same thing for Al. All of them the same. So I'm not going to big up Al. I'm not going to big up Bob. I'm going to say what they did right, what they did wrong, and I'm going to just get I'm just get along and watch the fight, or I'm not. It doesn't matter who it is. My thing
Uh,
is their money don't help me at all.
Absolutely. Hey, Easy Route, if you listening, somebody wants you to drop the link so he can share some stuff about turkey. I like turkey with cheese, bro. What's
With
going on with
no
it?
bacon, you
hey,
feel me? With
hey,
no
hey,
bacon.
hey, and this turkey got all the cheddar, bro.
And no bacon.
And no bacon, bro. Yeah, you don't want no pork.
But yeah, man, my thing is this: is all those dudes is gangsters, man. I keep it a band. All of them gangsters. They
Yeah,
all gangsters. So I can't tell Frank Lucas to watch out for Nino Brown or vice versa.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. That's their thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And and that's the thing, bro, is that like especially with boxing, bro, you see so many fighters, bro. I mean great fighters. They broke or they dealing with health issues. You know what I mean? So until boxing has gotten cleaned up, you know what I mean? And they have mandatory testing and some type of health benefits for these fighters. And I think, bro, that we can only hope that they have a good business mind, and when they do get that money, instead of flashing it and making it rain at the club, bro, that they can. My favorite quote from Mayweather: "Make smart investments."
Most definitely. That's the biggest thing is to make your money work for you. Until they start putting the money in, that ID chip,
Yeah.
and then I'm going off the grid.
Salute. Hey, so you gonna watch some boxing today or what?
I don't know. I forget who's fighting today.
Yeah, I probably have to check myself, bro. But if it's on though, I'm gonna watch and try to see what's going on with it. But like on that last fight, bro, when we was talking about Boulder Check and Ortiz, bro, I'm like when people saying that they think Bud got exposed and shit, I'm like, bro, y'all think he was Ortiz? Y'all think Matt Dreamoff was checking boulders? What's the deal, bro?
Yeah, I thought that was funny too. Ortiz face looked like how Madrimov face looked. So that alone should show you who won that fight. Then the man got knocked down 2 times. Now I will say one of the rounds he got knocked down, he was winning that round outside of the knockdown. However, we still got to keep it a band. You got knocked down twice. So with 2 knockdowns, that means the other guy only has to win 3 rounds. He won more than 3 rounds. So
Right. Hey, well, he said it's gonna be my brother Al. Salute to you, bro. He said it's gonna be M. Billy and Devenchenko.
oh, okay.
So yeah, I don't know who y'all picked to win on that fight, man, because it'll probably be one of my first good looks at them guys. So hopefully it'll be entertaining. He done wrote a paragraph, bro. He said he
Yeah, he said
rooting for Devenchenko.
yeah.
Mobility. He said he got too many flaws. Okay, and then a split decision for Mobility, bro. I thought you was going for So you think and Billy gonna win, but you're rooting for Devenchenko. Okay, I got you.
Well,
And
it
then
works
what
like
is
that,
this?
man.
Gongora versus Murdoch.
Yeah,
He
those are the
said,
last 2 of his fights.
yeah, he said Devenchenko has a bigger ring IQ than all of these guys, and he think that it's a split decision. And that's the thing, bro. Your IQ can take you a long way, bro. And that's the thing is like so many times, bro. They try to bait you, and that's what I was saying with Devin Haney, right? They're telling Devin Haney fight him, and I'm yelling Devin Haney box him.
Devin Haney was tripping. So the thing is, Devin Haney's always been the bigger guy. He's always been a weight bully. So because he's always been a weight bully, he always tell the fighter, they're too small. You're too small. You're too small. So he always felt that because he's the bigger dude, because people really believe that a bigger guy always beats the smaller guy. A good bigger guy beats a better smaller guy. But they see that flaw often, and even more times recent, the smaller guy is the one who's been winning all these fights. But they still say the same thing because it sounds good, and you would think that okay, well, a bigger person can beat the smaller person. But if the smaller person got that IQ, he's going to be able to use that. He's going to be able to use that to his advantage. And when he's smaller, that gives him a better leverage to be able to get up under you. If he knows how to either, take a bunch of punches, or he knows how to, how to block and cover and parry, he's going to be able to get right there where he needs to be able to beat you and to make it hurt with less effort. It's about the effort. Whoever can do the most damage with the less effort always wins. That's why Bruce Lee even told you to use your longest target against the shortest target. The longest weapon against your shortest target. And that's the way you win a fight. It's simple. Catch them coming in, use your angles, use your timing, use your longest weapon against the shortest target. That's why that left jab in boxing, usually when you're in that stance, works the best, is because you can stretch that jab out as far as you can and pull it back, and now you're out of the way of fire. So you can hit and not get hit.
Right. And check this out, bro. I believe when Bud switches to Southpaw, bro, that it gives him like
Oh, he fell off. Well, I think everybody fell off, man. Well, I'm gonna give my quick little rundown, and I'm gonna say salute to y'all. Devin Haney's coming back. He needs a touch-up fight. He needs a good touch-up fight. He needs to go in there boxing. All this time off, he needs to be, instead of trying to get in fights at the fair, he needs to be, weight training. Not training his weight, because we know he's already a weight bully. He's good at that. He needs to train on the weights and learn how to sit down on his punches and not get baited into a fight that he can't handle. Shakur Stevenson, he need to make whatever fight he can get that's going to benefit him and his career. You got to fight a champion. Don't fight nobody. Go in there and fight a champion. Do what you've been doing, but throw more punches. If you're going to fight the way you've been fighting, do your thing, but just throw more punches and keep doing your thing. Box these guys' head off. That's a thing of that Devin Haney needs to box a guy's head off. I don't think he's as good as Shakur, obviously, but they're similar style fighters. Shakur, go in there, box a guy's head off. If you throw more punches and punches and punches, throw more portions in general, because you see the punches, you see the openings. Go ahead and take advantage of that. It's your job to take advantage of the fight, not just make sure that you come out clean and smooth. Yeah, do that, but also throw that jab. Even if you just on the back foot, catch him with that jab while you backpedaling. Catch him with that jab when you're spinning out. When you're hopping back, hop back in, hit him with a jab and hop back out. So he understands that he's in the ring with a skilled warrior, a champion, and he doesn't have the ability to make the excuse, oh, well, he just ran the whole fight. He'd be like, no, I ran a mile or a marathon on you. I'll say, bud, go ahead and do what you got to do, bud. Get that championship, another championship at 54 if you're able to do that. If you get that Canelo fight, go in serious. Be the Bud Crawford that you been, and go up there and dominate. And then right off into the sunset. If you go in there and you do your thing, win, lose, or draw, we'll be down there and we'll take me and the family will take a trip to Omaha. EJ, if you want to get back in this boxing game, you got to get serious. You got to get you a good trainer. You got to stay focused and diligent to your craft. Show them, you from Texas. Show them you from Texas, and do your thing, man. Like, I've talked a lot of stuff about, big fish and fried fish and all types of kissy fish. But at the same token, EJ, you're a good fighter. Show people you're a good fighter. If not, hang it up and do whatever you want to do with your life. You still got time. You're still young enough. You still got some bread in the bank. Go ahead and do what you do. If you know you're not healthy enough to do it, do not come back to this boxing game, because that's how all these fighters get hurt. They get sick. They get all these kind of injuries that take away from the rest of their life. Boxing can be part of your life, but it's not the totality of your life. You're a father. Be a father as well. Next, Monster Inoue. I don't know when you coming back, but you gotta show them how to box Inoue. So go ahead and do what you do. Watch that overconfident thing. Go ahead and handle your business. Keep getting those belts. Keep doing your thing. Well, Tank Davis, stay focused. Do what you're supposed to do. Go ahead and send that contract to Shakur, man. Send that contract to Shakur before he gets another fight. You see he's talking to Turkey. You see he making moves. You thought you had him in the corner where he had to do what you wanted to do and you could put him on the shelf. No, get him right now, because if you win or if you lose, you get to say you fought the best version of Shakur. You got to beat or you lost to the best version of Shakur. Don't wait until Shakur loses to somebody else or until he start beating all these other people, and then all of a sudden it's something different. You're not getting no younger yourself. You said you got a handful of fights and then you leaving. Go ahead and do your business, man. Don't let the PBC run you. Do what you got to do to get what you need. All right, Canelo, stop ducking everybody. Duck Nello. And get off that computer roll. Duck Nello. Get it back together. You was running it for a while. Get back to being Canelo Alvarez instead of Duck Nello. Stop ducking Bud. Stop ducking Benavidez. Stop ducking the tough fights. If you're just going to be a pop show boxer, then start doing then say that. Then say that. And go ahead and start doing these exhibitions like everybody else. Do the exhibitions like Money Mayweather. Who else? Oh, your boy T.O., get help. You need help. Stop clout chasing all these fighters who you won't fight. Go out there and start working on your craft and get back in there and get it back in the ring. And either you like black people or you don't. Stop switching back and forth like you Ryan Garcia. Boots Ennis, you're a good fighter, but you ain't proving yourself. Go out there and prove yourself. Make your own legacy. Stop clout chasing Bud. Stop chasing Bud. He's above you in skill. He's above you in pedigree. He's above you in resume. He's above you in weight. Unless you're going to go up there to 54 and fight that man, stop clout chasing that man. Leave that man alone and do your thing. You got a good run you can go. You can fight Brian Norman Jr. and you can unify. If you could get past Brian Norman, I think that would be one of your hardest fights. But I think you could possibly do it. Go out there and show that you boots. You know, go out there and combat. Show you combat boots. Go out there and put in the work. Show that you work boots. Go swim without getting wet. Show them you rain boots. Whatever kind of boots you is. Because other than that, I'm going to keep knocking boots. Respectfully. I think I sold up all the most of the stars that's doing something right now. And Zepeda, man, stop ducking people, man. Ortiz, stop ducking people, man. Y'all ducking everybody. Y'all want to fight nobody. Lomachenko, Showbiz, the adult say he saw Lomachenko. Where? At the Bud fight? That's the only place we seen him. And on Twitter, because he definitely ain't trying to get back in the ring. He ain't trying to fight Shakur. He ain't trying to fight Tank. What you doing? If you the greatest, Loma, since you were so-called pound for pound so long, show us that you pound for pound or retire. Y'all stop ducking and then saying you the best. No, you might be the best duck. All right, so that was my little rant. But shout out to Easy Route, man. Man, forget about that $60, man. Bud's still in the game. You know how Bud rock. He'll have a fight against Alva Sneesian, and then he'll pull an EJ fight. He'll have a fight against Green Beans, and then he'll turn around. Well, he stopped all of them, so it's the same difference. But he'll have a fight that you question a little bit, and then he'll turn around and show you a great fight. Just if you rock with Bud. If you don't, okay. But stop flip-flopping over $60, man. You sound like these Eurosexuals. Respect to everybody who's in the chat. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. And I'm gone. In the words of my boy, Bernie the Boxer. Shout out, Bernie.